back a long way from Kansas City to North Canton, and we want you to know how much we love you.
Sam, I couldn't have said it better myself. There are a lot of stories told tonight, and a few untold. Those will remain that way. But the one that really touches us all is we do love you, and everybody here does, and we'll miss you. But keep in touch. Thanks a lot for everything, Sam.
All the people my dad's ever brought home, you're my favorite person. And now that I'm back in North Canton, I'm going to be even closer to you. So just remember, Sam, I'm getting darker by the minute.
One of the things about the Hoover Company is that we promote from within, so everybody works hard to get promoted. And when you're not promoted, you want to know why. Some of you may be experiencing that right now. So, anytime Sam would come into the field and be with us, usually after a conference, he would always end the conference by saying, now, is there anything you'd like to say to me, or can I help you in any way, or you have any problems, or anything on your mind? What can I do to help? So many of us would say, well, Sam, I want to know why I wasn't promoted to such and such a branch or region or whatever. In Sam, in his way, that only Sam could do it, he would lean across the desk and say to you, if I would have wanted you to be promoted and sent to there, you would be there. End of conversation. No more. That's a Samism. Another one is along the same lines, and this happens every year. Yeah, only once a year this happens. It's not going to go to twice a year. I don't think it'll ever happen. Only once a year. You get a quota increase. Once a year, right? Quota increase. So you ask Sam, why did I get such a large quota increase and such a small amount of advertising to go along with it? He says, well, Bob, we know we can depend on you to get it for us. That's why. We put it where we can get it. Right, Sam? Another thing, you asked Sam about a promotion. His other saying on a promotion was that, Sam, when am I going to be promoted? You know, I've done a good job. What do I have to do to be promoted? Sam would look at you with those eyes and say, Bob, we're going to open up a new branch in Cuba. Do you want to go to Cuba? Yeah, any of you heard that? That was a stock answer, either branch or district, region, whatever. Sam could disarm a dealer that was loaded for him and wanted to just tear the Hoover Company apart, because first of all, we want this understood clearly right up front. We never give the dealer a good enough price. Never. We never give him enough advertising. We never ship his merchandise on time. When we ship it, it's always back ordered. It never comes complete. I mean, I don't know why they do business with us if we do those many things wrong. So Sam used to say to the dealer, and they'd be hammering at him for advertising or a better price or whatever, and Sam would look up with those eyes and say, Mr. Dealer, you know, if you can stand us, you can do a lot of business with us. End of conversation. That would disarm them again. And the one I want to close with is the one that Sam and I have kidded about for years, but you see a lot of the Sam says around here, and he always brags on the idea that he may not always be right, but his average is good. Have you ever heard that? You know, I may not always be right, Bob, but my average is good. So a few years ago, I started saying, yeah, but Sam, when you make a mistake, it's a whopper. Jim Segelski, Ed Brainerd, a few people like that, you know. As you go through life, I think if you can say that you have one or two real close friends throughout your lifetime, you've got a lot of friends. I mean, really close friends that you can call on, depend on. That's a rare thing to have one or two really good friends. I think Sam Grasinger is that type of a friend to each and every one of us in this room tonight, because he has touched our lives so many times, and he does it for the individual. So Sam, Even though you're retiring, you'll probably have more time now to hang around with us and do some things. We want you to stay active with us. Keep in touch. And just always remember that here's a friend and here's 300 friends that really love you.
Thank you, Bob. However, you missed one of them. As I was sitting back there listening, because I can remember when Sam would come around and you'd say, you'd have a problem, you'd ask him, and he'd just be stumped for an answer. He'd always say, "God damn it, that's your problem, handle it." That's right. That's why I've got you here. That's your problem. Handle it. Okay. One that we hadn't scheduled for the program tonight. She said she had one story she wanted to say. Sam, your wife.
Well, I'm just about the world's lousiest speech maker. My knees knock, I get scared. I'm no salesman. But I know everybody in the Hoover Company that's traveled with Sam knows he's the world's worst snorer. But I know more about his sleep habits than most of you do. I've got one story to tell about Sam's loyalty. He's a very loyal husband as far as I know. But he knew that it made me furious every time that he went to sleep on my pillow. So one night I went to bed. Here was Sam asleep on my pillow, snoring away. So I carefully, slowly sneaked my pillow out from under his head. Got it over on my side, and he woke up and he said, Renee, some son of a bitch stole your pillow."